just got a workout in. It's about 6 a.m. so I wanted to make this video real quick before I head to work. So today I'm gonna be going over 3 things that I notice young men need to stop chasing. If you're trying to level up in life, man, these 3 things are keeping you stuck by chasing them all the time. Alright, so we're just gonna get straight into it. Alright, man. So the first thing that we as young men need to stop chasing is dopamine. So dopamine basically means you're chasing instant gratification. Things that aren't great for you, but they feel good in the moment. Alright, so things like watching porn, things like playing video games, scrolling on TikTok and Instagram, eating junk food, all these things are killing your discipline. Alright, so when you have that release of dopamine, you feel great in the moment. But I want y'all to, next time that you do one of these things, you eat junk food or you watch porn, which I don't recommend at all, 10 minutes after that, write down how you feel. You don't feel good about yourself 10 minutes after. As soon as you're finished with it, as soon as you eat that donut or whatever, it may taste good or whatever, but you're not gonna feel great after that, okay? So if you're trying to be disciplined, man, you gotta delay this gratification, because delayed gratification means that there's gonna be better outcome. The things that don't come easy are the things that have better ROIs, which is return on investment. When you're investing in yourself and you're delaying all this gratification and cutting the noise, in the end, you're gonna have better results. You're gonna be making the money you wanna make. You're gonna have that discipline that you need. Submitting to these dopamine releases rewires your brain to chase the easy things. All right. So when you're chasing the easy things, you're telling yourself that you're not qualified for the hard things. So you have to scroll on TikTok, you have to watch porn to have that happy hormone release, right? So what I want y'all to do is, instead of chasing dopamine, I want y'all to chase your purpose, okay? So go to the gym, wake up early, keep your head down, man. Stay out, keep all the noise, in the background. Just focus on what you need to do. I highly recommend going to the gym often, going to the gym every day. If you can't go to the gym, work out at home. But rewire your brain to do the hard things that you don't feel like doing in the moment, but you know it's gonna be a better, investment on yourself. Invest in yourself, man. You know that eating junk food, watching porn, playing video games all the time isn't great for you. So could just cut it out. The video games and the junk food, hey man, it's okay sometimes, but 90% of the time, just cut it out. Alright, we're gonna get into the second one. Alright, I hope this lighting look good, man, but the second thing that I need y'all to stop chasing is women. Alright, and stick with me, don't click off the video, because I know we all love women, okay? I get it, but I'm not saying don't look for women. I'm not saying don't deal with women. I'm saying do not chase women. When you chase women, it's like playing a game of tag. When you chase them, they're running away, okay? When you're on your purpose and you're focusing on yourself, that's when you start to attract them. Women know when you're desperate. Women know when you don't have anything else going on. They can sense it. They can smell it on you. So when you're chasing your purpose, you're in the gym, you focus on making money, you doing the deep work sessions, man, they start coming to you. You don't even have to go up to women, just approaching them just because you need a woman in your life. Man, listen, focus on yourself, alright? And that's not me saying if a woman comes up to you, don't interact with her. Man, we're human. Be human. Interact with the woman. And like I said, we all love women. But before you try to attract someone, focus on loving yourself. Focus on having that confidence. Focus on, building your discipline and building your confidence. Because at the end of the day, when you're more confident, you attract more women because you feel better about yourself. You don't have that needy energy that they can sense on you. So focus on your money, man. Focus on your confidence. Focus on building that discipline. and they will come to you. You don't even have to worry about chasing them. So I know some dudes, they be locked in, and they'll be on their purpose. They be locked in, and then they deal with a woman, and that woman do him dirty, do him cruddy, and he messed up. Now he not on his purpose. He in his room listening to sad music. I'm like, come on, man, you gotta be locked in. You know, if this one ain't for you, then there's 9 billion people in the world, and I know it's crazy. It ain't 9 billion people in your state, but you gotta focus on yourself, because if you lose this one, there's gonna be another one out there for you. But if you're not becoming that person you need to be, then they're not even gonna look your way. All right. So chase your purpose. Don't chase women. All right. So the last thing that we as young men need to stop chasing, and honestly, this isn't even just for young men. This is for anyone. I need y'all to stop chasing perfection, man. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect at anything. No one has mastered anything. People have become really great at things, but nobody has mastered anything. Nobody is perfect, all right? So when you're chasing perfection, you often procrastinate because you're waiting for that perfect moment. You're waiting to get all the knowledge before even starting at the thing, all right? So, for example, if you want to start a YouTube channel, as I'm doing myself, you don't need all the perfect equipment. You don't need to have the perfect camera. I'm filming on my iPhone camera right now with the iPhone audio. You don't have to have that perfect setup just to start. What you need to do is start. If you have the idea, start it. All right, if you want to get in the gym, just start working out. You don't have to be able to bench press 350 pounds. Just start, man, because as you start, and you start getting feedback on whatever that thing is, or you just start to learn from yourself from doing it repetitively, you're gonna learn from your mistakes. You're gonna learn from doing it every day. Once you build it as a habit, you don't need perfectionism because you built a habit. So you're understanding it more as you do it, right? So stop chasing perfection. Stop procrastinating. All right, just do the thing that you want to do. All right, time is something that you cannot get back, and you cannot waste time looking for that perfect moment. You can't waste time trying to get all the research in before you even start the thing. Just start the thing and research as you go, no matter what that thing is. It can be anything. It can be, if you want to write a book, you don't have to have the perfect diction. You don't have to know every word in the dictionary to write a book, man. If you want to write a book, do that. If you want to start a channel, start the channel. If you want to, man, it don't matter. Just anything you want to do. Stop chasing perfectionism, all right? So those were the 3 things that I've noticed young men and just young people in general are chasing, and it's keeping them stuck, all right? So if you got any value from this video, just go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and share this with somebody that needs to hear it, man. I'm going to be posting pretty often, so I want y'all to stick with me and grow with me as I learn, man. All right? I'll see you on the next one.